We all know Batman, the story of a man who watched his parents die and decided to try to avenge them. So he became a furry. All jokes aside, Batman was a very successful character, and he had some pretty great stories, but all of them revolved around Bruce Wayne. However, this changed in 1999 when one cartoon launched to prove to the world that you don't need Bruce Wayne to be Batman in order to make a fantastic Batman story. And that cartoon was none other than SpongeBob SquarePants. Alright, I'm kidding. It was actually Batman Beyond. This was an amazing cartoon and actually one of the best Batman shows of all time. No, seriously, I checked several lists and most of those it was top 3, with one of those even getting number 1, which isn't exactly easy to do, now is it? So to put it simply, Terry McGinnis' Batman was a massive success, and he became one of the most popular DC characters of all time. Like if you say Green Lantern movie, people will think, "Oh, cool, I suppose." But when you say Batman Beyond movie, everyone says, "Oh my god! Yes, this is what I'm waiting for! Shut the up and take my money." But it's not just movies, toys, video games, TV shows. You say anything with Batman Beyond in front of it, and people will go nuts. Hey guys, check out my Batman Beyond toaster. That's so cool! So, with Lego being a massive toy company that just loves to milk those bat nipples dry, it's obvious they use Batman Beyond, and they have, just not in a set. But if you want to get caught up to speed with what Lego Batman stuff you can find, that's what I'm here to do. So sit down, buckle up, and shut up as we explore the history of Lego Batman Beyond. Lego Batman 3 Beyond Gotham is a 2014 Lego game that loved to reference the past of Batman. 1966, taking an important part of the game, 75th anniversary is DLC that includes several Batman. The Nolan timeline also has DLC that includes characters from 3 of the 4 movies, and even Rainbow Batman. Yeah, that's how serious this game was. But that wasn't all, so they also had a DLC character pack called Batman of the Future, which was an alternative title for Batman Beyond. The pack includes characters for both the cartoon and the animated movie Batman Beyond Return of the Joker, in which the DLC includes Terry McGinnis, Ace from the Beyond timeline, retired Bruce Wayne, Blight, Bonk, Ink, Freeze from Batman Beyond, and the Joker, also from Batman Beyond. Normally I just talk about the characters, but instead of doing that, I'm going to show you some actual gameplay of Batman Beyond. So, enjoy. So, I think the Beyond DLC was actually at one point a pre-order bonus for the game. I think in like Europe or something. So, yeah. So now all I gotta do is just... Actually, you know what? Let's do it with Robin, so that way we can sort of compare. Also, I did get the female packs, as well as, Gay Pride. I'm kidding, I know the origin behind this suit, but anyhow. So yeah, you get a whole DLC pack of characters from Ace, Blight, Bonk, Bruce Wayne, Retired, Ink, personally, like, basically my favorite Batman Beyond villain, Joker, Mr. Freeze, and none other than Terry McGinnis himself. And he's a very cool character. He has Batman's animation, but his voice he actually does have a new voice. And also he throws batarangs because that's what Batman Beyond does. He shoots out batarangs. Very cool. Here's the scan. Can go invisible. Very normal Lego Batman stuff. Of course, you can aim it and do all sorts of fun stuff. And, of course, it wouldn't be Batman Beyond if you, of course, couldn't fly. So the cape pops out of nowhere, and hey, you can fly, because that's what Batman Beyond does. Let's see if we can, like, head to the moon or something. See, do I have the moon? Am I kidding? I'm Batman. Of course I have the moon. Oh, wait. Oh, maybe I don't have the moon. How do you get the moon? Let's go to the Batcave. Yeah, that seems appropriate. Yeah, let's go to the Batcave. I don't. Yeah, they have very similar animations and such. do Batman stuff with Terry McGinnis. And also, you have the villains from Batman Beyond, which are pretty cool. I'm also gonna showcase those. So here's Joker from the main game, and then here is Joker from Batman Beyond, specifically the animated movie. This is one of his 2 appearances in LEGO. Very cool, very cool. Actually, that's pretty good. You know, he has a gun, so shoot. Pressing B does nothing, but it's hold B does that. I'm surprised they don't have similar animations. Like, he's got the basic gun animation, but then he has, like, the Joker's jump animation. I think he does have Zapper-related abilities, like, related to Zapper. But, first he has to put the gun away, which I guess he just can't do. Not Mr. Freeze, but there's also other cool characters. Can't just bonk. Bruce Wayne, who can throw his cane like a batarang. Bruce Wayne throws his can like a frickin' batarang. Like, Mr. Freeze is very cool in this game. In the Beyond style, at least, you know. Does some pretty cool stuff, and probably the coolest thing he does is if you hold the change character button, hey, do something freaky. It's just too bad that if you go too far, he just automatically jumps right back to his body. There we go. Also, there's ink. Very nice. I'm surprised they actually went with her real face and not her. Going for her real face and not her, like, featureless face, if you know what I'm talking about. Also, Bonk. One of the Jokers. Yeah, they got Bonk in the game. They didn't get any of the other Jokers, but you know, that's fine. Not that big of a deal. And also, you get Ace. Ooh, also has detective vision, and looks completely different from Ace in the regular game. So you actually get a pretty good amount of characters, pretty decent. I actually think it's really cool. So I like it. I like it a lot. Very cool. Very cool. Overall, a very good DLC. The only problem with this DLC is that it's not included in the Season Pass, because the Season Pass includes all of the DLCs that come with levels. This does not come with a level. So the Season Pass has the DLCs with the levels, and all the character packs are not. Which you think is really bad, but like 2 of the character packs are free. You know, you get the Rainbow DLC, 2 characters for free, and you get the Females character pack for free. So you think, oh. And then you have this DLC, which is like $2 to $3. Not that bad, but it is separate from the Season Pass, so you will have to pay, like, for all the DLCs, a total of like $17 to $18. Not that bad, but could be slightly better, but overall, not bad. But overall, pretty good DLC. Also like the Batman Beyond design. It's pretty simple, but it gets the job done. Or it's Batman Beyond. Very cool. Why do you sound like that, you freaking weirdo? Yeah, that's Lego Batman 3 for you. Now that you're back, you may be thinking, wow, that was cool, but now we get to move on to a new game. Right? Well, yes, but no, not really. It's the same game, but a different device. Let's talk about Lego Batman 3 Beyond Gotham Mobile. WB saw how well LEGO Batman 3 was and said, "Let's put it everywhere!" Hence, LEGO Batman 3 has a different version of the game made for Nintendo 3DS, PS Vita, and mobile devices like iOS and Android. The game was basically the console game, but changed to be more suited for the less powerful devices. However, all the story levels and a good part of the character roster was included as well. They even managed to include some of the DLC characters with updates, and the way that you unlock them is that you buy them, either with studs or gold bricks, separately or all together. Gold bricks were no longer collectibles, but rather an alternative way to purchase things in the game. The DLCs they did end up including the mobile version was 1966, which wasn't DLC in the console version but is here, Arrow, Dark Knight Trilogy, and of course, Batman the Future Pack. However, not all of the characters from the console version are here. Bonk, Ink, and Ace are gone, and only Bruce, Joker, Mr. Freeze, and Blight and Terry are here. Also, for some odd reason, Terry's fast suit in the mobile version is different from his console version. He uses the short cowl and a red cape instead of having all the cool abilities he has in the console version. He plays the same as base game Batman. He glides and throws a batarang. He's a reskin of base Batman without the ability to change your suit for more abilities. Okay, normally that'd make me pretty mad, but the design was pretty cool, so I decided to let it slide. Now I'll show you some gameplay in the mobile version. Okay, so this is what Batman Beyond looks like in the mobile version of LEGO Batman 3. And from a first glance, it's just a reskin of the base game Batman. And if you did say it's a reskin of the base game Batman, you're basically right. He plays almost the same. Although his design's very cool, it's like the regular Batman Beyond.
Sidekicks are reminded not to attend the superhero party next week.
Shut up.
Orange drink will instead be
Obviously,
made
the first
available
noticeable
in the
difference
observation
between
tent.
this design and the console design is the cape. He has a completely red cape rather than not having a cape at all. And also, he has the short ear cowl. So he is basically an exact reskin of the base game Batman, almost, but he has one thing the base game Batman does not have. Base game Batman has something that this one doesn't have. Base game Batman can swap suits. You can go trick, you can do sonar. You can swap your suits. This one, all you have to work with are the basic Batman abilities. So, it's Batman, but reskinned and with less abilities.
Please leave all
And you pay
cakes
like
in the laundry.
500 studs. Yeah, you pay like you pay like 1,000,000 studs for this. Like, all the characters here are 1,000,000 studs. So you pay 1,000,000 studs for a reskin of Batman that can't even do most of the stuff that Batman can. But it's still a cool design, so I had to get it. So, you know what? I'd say it's pretty cool. If you want a character, if you want him, he's there. You can get him just by playing through the game. If you like go through the game collecting all the studs and getting like the true hero thing, you'll get him before the game is even done. But overall, pretty good. Not that bad. Not bad. So yeah, that was pretty much everything for LEGO Batman 3 Beyond Gotham, which means we get to move on to a new game. Let's talk about Fortnite. Actually, I just want to quickly mention that the Beyond suit was in the background during one of the scenes of the LEGO Batman movie. Just thought I should mention that, or else this wouldn't be the complete history of LEGO Batman Beyond, but now we'll talk about Fortnite. So, we all know what Fortnite is, so let's not beat around the bush too much, but I will say that at the end of 2023, Fortnite and LEGO collaborated to create a new game within Fortnite called LEGO Fortnite. Creative name, I know. However, it was later renamed to LEGO Fortnite Odyssey. The plot is pretty simple. The Storm King is taking over newly discovered lands, so gather materials, build your town and community, and go fight the Storm King. It started with about 1,200 skins getting Lego styles, but now pretty much every skin has a Lego style, DC skins included. At the end of 2025, during Winterfest, and probably to celebrate 25 years since the release of the Return of the Joker animated movie, Batman Beyond and Joker Beyond were added to Fortnite. Skins, gliders, pickaxes, and a guitar for some reason, because we all remember that part of the movie when Terry started shredding it on the guitar. Anywho, Batman Beyond was added to Fortnite and he was given a Lego style, so let's check it out. So this is what Batman Beyond looks like in Lego Fortnite. And you unlock him via item shop. It's not like the others where he's DLC or anything. You have to actually buy him. And similar to Legacy of the Dark Knight, he's not his own playable character. He's just a skin. But unlike Legacy of the Dark Knight, there's no special abilities. There's no gadgets or anything. It's Lego Fortnite is kind of like Minecraft. It's a survival game, so you're just exploring a world as Batman Beyond. Which, by the way, his design, love it. It's pretty basic at first. It's pretty simple. It's just instead of having any of the muscle detail or anything, it's very basic and simple. But that's to replicate the style of the show, because the show's Batsuit made it very basic and simple. Which, I like it for remaining accurate to the show. And also there's a brand new helmet piece here using specifically for the Fortnite skin, which I think is very cool. It looks very accurate. And he can still do emotes. There's the original Batman emote. Here's the Batman Beyond emote that also came in the item shop. Very cool. And he can do everything you need him to do. If you want, you can give him a lightsaber and just say it's a futuristic... Just say it's a laser blade. Actually, you know what? Give me a red lightsaber. Yeah, give me a red lightsaber. Ooh. Actually, that looks orange. Am I the one that thinks that looks orange? Or am I just seeing things? Well, good enough. You can just explore around your Lego Fortnite world as Batman Beyond and fill out whatever Batman Beyond adventures you want. Real quick, let's go kill a wolf. Let's see, can I find a wolf first? I saw a wolf thing. Oh. There's a wolf over here. Oh. I'm ready. That is a one tap. Are you serious? I'm going to get you. Come here, buddy. But yeah, that's Batman Beyond. It's kind of a simple design, but it's still a very cool design. And if you don't play Lego Fortnite, it's still fine. You just play regular Fortnite with the Batman Beyond skin. It looks great there too. But yeah, that's Lego Fortnite for you. Now that that overly long Fortnite section is over, we can finally move on to 2026's Legacy of the Dark Knight. LEGO Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight is the newest LEGO game by TT Games since 2022's Skywalker Saga, and the first DC LEGO game since 2018's DC Supervillains, and it was released on May 19th for Deluxe Edition users, who got special DLCs. Can you see where this is going? Like in LEGO Batman 3, Lot DK has a DLC for Batman Beyond, except you get skins instead of characters because this game is not 100% like the other LEGO games. It's only 7 playable characters, which some people don't like, but I think it's quite fun. The Beyond DLC comes with one outfit for each playable character, the Beyond Batmobile, and 5 Batcave props based on Batman Beyond, similar to how the other DLCs are styled. Also, there might be Beyond skins for Joker and Harley when the Mayhem collection drops, but we won't know until then. But with that all being said, let's hop into the game and check this stuff out. Alright, Batman Beyond. And he actually looks quite a bit different from his LEGO Batman 3 look. As you can see, it's almost the same, but it's got the, like the detailing on the arm, and also the helmet uses the it's the first appearance helmet, which is pretty cool. I didn't know completely about it at first, but now I actually kind of dig it. It's a pretty cool appearance. Also, every playable character in the game has a Batman Beyond style, so here's Robin, which I think is Matt McGinnis.
Guess who has new items? Me.
Yeah, so you can do Matt McGinnis as Robin. There's also Jim Gordon, which many people didn't know how they were going to do Jim Gordon, because, you know, Barbara is commissioner now. So I thought they were going to do like a
Too
thing
much
like
screen time is not good for you. But in this case, I'll let it slide.
like how they thought they were going to do was a Jim Gordon outfit inspired by Barbara Gordon's look from the show. Which is not what they did. Instead, they did how the officers look in in the show, which I think was actually a pretty cool approach. Also, here's Catwoman. And she actually looks pretty cool. I really like the helmet that they gave her, the custom helmet. It's pretty cool. Yeah, that's actually a really cool helmet. I really like it. And I think it's the only outfit that like completely. Oh no, no, this one also does. Wait. Pretty cool. Next up, we have Batgirl Beyond, which I think is also pretty cool. It's actually really good. One reason that I like it is because it's a stark contrast to the rest of the pack. Most of the other characters has a lot of black and red. Like, there's some other colors thrown in there, like white, green, and, you know, Nightwing, we'll get to them in a second, but Batgirl is, like, completely stands out, kind of, and I think that's honestly pretty cool. Yeah, pretty cool. Also, here's Nightwing, who looks very different from every other appearance, because every other one of his appearances, he looks really young, or he looks pretty young, and then suddenly you have old Dick Grayson. Still a very cool suit. But then we got Talia al Ghul, who I think is the only Talia suit to have a cape. Yeah, it's the only Talia suit that has a cape. And I think it's inspired by one of the villains from the Batman Beyond show. That's not all, though, because the DLC also came with the Beyond Batmobile. My goodness, this thing's insane. It's the only Batmobile that doesn't have wheels, and it's still really cool. In fact, there's a whole part of, like, the display that has, in the deluxe, in, like, the DLC room, there's a whole display for Batman Beyond. Now, there's the Beyond suit for all the characters. Pretty cool. I really like it. It's, and then also you go up there and here's the Beyond Batmobile. Pretty cool. Also, this is, like, one of, like, 3 suits in the game that don't have a cape. Yeah, aside the gliding animations, obviously. Yeah, I just think that's pretty cool. This is a very good DLC. Actually, you know what? Let's go showcase the Batmobile real quick.
I hope you're a better driver than you look.
Shut up, Talia. Let me show this off real quick. Let it load. Loading doesn't take that long. And yeah, again, this was a Batmobile created specifically for the game.
Head for the east end. Reports of someone both snatching and grabbing. Over.
Got custom sound effects. That's a dead end. The Batmobile handling in this game's kind of funky, but you know, it still works.
Are you certain you've driven this vehicle before?
Also, I remember seeing people saying that they wish you could drive this Batmobile or, like, fly it. And I was like, that would be cool, but they're not gonna give you a flying mechanic for a Batmobile and then only do it for this one Batmobile. Because that'd make no sense, because the Batmobile is a car-like vehicle. So they wouldn't make a car-like vehicle be able to fly for just this one Batmobile.
Thank you for the lift.
Yeah, overall, this is a very cool DLC. On top of, like, the other two. The other DLCs are pretty cool, but this one
Attention
is
all
awesome.
officers. Looks like something's happening in the east end. 2 sets of bad guys having a disagreement. Over.
Yeah, take that, friggin' loser. Doesn't reskin the thing. But, you know, it's still fine. So overall, very good DLC. Like it, like it. So that's pretty much the complete history of LEGO Batman Beyond. Did you enjoy it? Was there something I missed? Tell me if so. But that's all for me. Thank you guys for watching, and if you want to see more LEGO Batman Beyond content, check out my customs for LEGO DC Supervillains. But until then, I'll catch you all later. Adios, amigos.